Hey everyone, welcome back for another YouTube experience. In today's video, we're going to be making some cheeseburger rolls veganized with the kids. So gather your ingredients, heat up that frying pan, and remember, if you enjoy the content, to subscribe, thumbs up, share, turn on those notifications. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Cheeseburger Rolls Veganized.
Perfect. So the first thing we're going to do, I pre-chopped everything. You take this medium frying pan, right? You coat it with oil. It's a nice lid. And then you just let it heat up, medium flame. And then we're gonna start sauteing the onions and stuff like that. All right, so basically I chopped up onions. So I didn't have a whole onion. So I used half of a red onion and half of a white onion. You know? Improvising. And then this right here is chopped up garlic. It's like 4 cloves of garlic. That's all you're gonna need. And then over here you got the mushrooms. I got like 16 ounces of mushrooms chopped up. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. It's kind of hard to cook with a camera in front of me. All right, so here we go. Saute onions. You know, guys, you guys know how to saute onions, right? You just do one of these. You just pretend like you're doing stuff. And you let them cook. You know what I'm saying? And when they start to brown up, then we're gonna add the garlic. All right, so you can start smelling the onions, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add the garlic right now. 4 cloves of garlic, chopped up. Get all that in there. Just fry it up. Definitely don't want to burn your stuff, so you just got to keep mixing it. I smell the garlic, so now we're going to add the mushrooms, all right? If you don't like mushrooms, you don't have to add the mushrooms. For me, mushrooms are like sometimes good, sometimes not. But this is like 16 ounces of mushrooms. My wife says you barely notice them. I don't know. Just mix it up now, mix it all up. I think to lower the heat a little bit. So now supposedly what you do, you stir it up, right? And then you cover it, and the mushrooms are supposed to like sweat out. I don't know what else you call it, but they're gonna shrink, all right? And as they shrink, they're gonna release like a little bit of water. It is sweating, you see that? And they're shrinking. I'm surprised. I'm actually impressed. All right, so I think this is good enough right here. We're gonna add the ground crumbles now, and then we're also gonna flavor it. So it's a whole package, whatever this is. Actually, and then this is where we flavor everything too. They come frozen, so I'm trying to break it up as I'm now. The problem with these type of beefless ground crumbles is that is basically they don't have any fat, right? There's no fat in it. So, you know how beef has that. Basically, beef has the animal fat in it. This has none of that. So what you got to do to prevent it from drying out is we got to add a little bit of mushroom or vegetable broth. And in this case, I'm going to add vegetable broth because I don't have mushroom broth. As far as flavoring goes, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple different flavors. All right, so we're going to add some vegan Worcestershire sauce, or vegetarian in this case. Basically, it has no animal products or whatever. I forgot what the regular, I think they had like oyster sauce or some bullshit to the Worcestershire. We're gonna add a little bit of that. Oh shit, that might be too much, whatever. And we're gonna add a little bit of black pepper. So basically you just season it however the hell you want. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm inventing. What's up, babe?
I'm helping.
You wanna help?
For real.
Alright.
Touch the fire.
And we're gonna add some garlic powder as well.
I said touch the fire, burn.
No, don't touch the fire. And we'll Add a little bit of salt. A pinch of salt, nothing crazy. All right. And just mix it up. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much the first part. The second part is the dough. We're gonna make the dough from scratch. This will be my first time making dough. So we're gonna see how that works out. We're gonna see how that works out real quick. Pull this out. You ready to make your dough, baby? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, the dough. Here we go. Tay, you ready? You're gonna help me? Mm-hmm. So the dough's a little bit tricky. We're gonna do. We're gonna need rapid rise yeast. So I'm doing a little trick. If you have like a Keurig at home, just do to get 1 cup of warm water. You're gonna do one of these. Just put it on the medium cup. All right. So my wife does a little trick. She adds like 2 to 3 ice cubes. And she stirs it until it melts. Yeah. She stirs it until it melts. Use it. 1 cup warm water, 3 teaspoons of rapid rise yeast.
I want warm water.
Boom. 3 teaspoons.
Oh yeah.
3 teaspoons?
I'm gonna try.
So this is half a teaspoon, so we're gonna use 6 of these then.
I'm not even helping you. That's not cool.
Here, ready? Drop it.
Yeah.
It's 1. Here. So this is a half a teaspoon. It's supposed to be 3 total. So I guess we're using 6 of these. That's 4.
Oh, now I'm trying to shake it. Shake it.
That smells like beer. It's 5 and last one.
Your pickle.
Perfect. 6.
They
That
can't
cane
hear
sugar.
you.
And
They're
6
not
is
gonna
1 teaspoon.
talk. They're not gonna talk. The other way. That's funny.
And then you mix. You mix it up. Now the sugar is supposed to help activate the yeast, supposedly. This is just a test to see, make sure my yeast is actually still good. You can skip this part altogether, but I highly recommend not. Just because, unless you've been baking for your life, then you know what you're doing. But
Where's the red mix?
if you're like me, you've never done it before, we're gonna make sure it works. So in like 5-10 minutes, it's supposed to bubble up. So just take a look. Oh, it's working, bro. It's working. Look,
Watch my move.
it's working.
Watch.
You see it? You see how it's bubbling up? Perfect.
Yes, it's working.
It's actually working.
Yeah, we didn't have to do nothing.
No.
And like 2 minutes. Yeah. It was like 2 minutes.
Teaspoon?
You dropped it.
All right, so we know our yeast is working. So now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients to make the dough.
Peter, try.
Now, because I'm using Himalayan salt, this is not regular table salt, like the iodized salt. I'm gonna cut out the salt because
Dad, don't do it yet. Because
if you have regular salt, you use 3 teaspoons, but we're gonna use 2 teaspoons because this salt is like an extra
Dad, there's a great thing under it.
extra salty.
Dad, there's a great thing under it.
If that makes sense. Huh? We're gonna do three tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of oil. Where's the oil at? Olive oil.
I want to try.
Interesting.
Can I try?
Half teaspoon garlic
Can I try,
powder.
Daddy?
Here, you can pour it.
Okay.
Dump it.
With me.
And then 3 cups, Tate.
Okay.
3 cups of flour. You ready?
Yeah.
You are ready. Okay, 1 big one. So we're using basic all-purpose flour.
Make sure he's dead.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me start mixing it, and then you can finish mixing it, okay? Yeah, so we just mix it up. Mix it good. Mix it good. So this is pretty much gonna turn into the dough. Once it turns into a dough, no more liquid, then we start using our hands for this. Little flour on the table here. Maybe this
Dad,
might be,
I didn't take this from.
this might be even too much flour.
I don't mean that.
All right, that's our dough.
I mean dust.
I don't remember
Oh,
what she did.
Daddy.
I think we just
I
use our
can't
hands.
stick this one to here.
So,
Why?
I don't know. I guess I'm kneading it. I don't know what that I'm doing. I'm inventing. I forgot what she did here. folding and
You wanna
smooshing.
get me done?
Kind of. Oh no. Alright guys. I think this is actually doing pretty good. Let's make it into a nice little
Shoot
ball.
it! Wait. Shoot it! Ow! Shoot
Now we roll it out, baby.
it! Daddy.
What happened?
Daddy can't do it.
Yep. Like this.
I want
ahead, try it.
conjure it together.
Sure. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Does that look? Does that look a rectangle?
I want like a circle. A rectangle is like has triangles on this side and upsides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we gotta work on this a little bit more. Daddy's tired.
What? Oh no.
We're gonna put this.
The hot pepper. Can I roll it?
What do you want to do?
I want it.
No, don't roll it no more. That's it. No more rolling.
I want
This
it
goes in the
here.
center.
This ball looks at that.
I think that's good. Maybe a little
And
more.
the ball doesn't want to go in there because the ball is working. It doesn't want to go.
Cheeseburger roll.
That doesn't want cheese.
Oh.
Oh!
We're gonna add the cheese right now. So what we're using here is 2 types of cheese.
I want to try. I
don't know what the vegan cheese is made of.
I want to do it.
Filtered water, coconut oil, cornstarch, potato starch, paprika extract. Really? That's it? Interesting. We're using Follow Your Heart, dairy-free cheese alternative. Let's try it.
I'll try one.
We're also using the same type of brand, but it's gonna be like a mozzarella type. You don't want to touch this, guys. This is like sticky. It's actually kind of gross. It's actually low-key kind of gross. It's because it's all melted now.
And Daddy, can I get the outer one? I want to try.
You want to try it? Sure.
It's kind of wet me.
Okay, you want to try it?
Dun, dun, dun.
You want to put it on there? Good.
I want to try. No. Oh, no. Now I'm going to roll it.
No, don't roll it. Now we're gonna.
No, just pretend.
We're gonna. I'll pretend. Yeah, you can pretend. Now we are gonna roll it, but we're gonna roll it up into a roll. I'll show you.
No, I...
Is it good?
No, it's still
Thought you told me. And those onions. Now later, those onions are gonna come in handy. Oh, was I supposed to put them now? Oh, GG. I don't remember. I think I was supposed to put it on there. They were supposed to go in there like a little. Yeah, they were supposed to go in there. Oh well, whatever. Something like that. Underneath all the cheese, though. I'm not really doing it. I'm done. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Like a giant burrito. It might have rose. So basically you brush it with oil, you cover it with saran wrap, and then you put it on top of the thing on a heated surface, let it rise for 30 minutes. I missed that. Oven light. Yeah. Oh well. We're learning. We're all learning. This is gonna be the rolls. This is gonna be the cheeseburger rolls. Right now we're letting it rise because it's dough. And it's almost like a giant hot pocket filled with like mushroom burger inside. Mad good. 450, how long? 450 degrees for like 15-20 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. That's it. And that's it.